My dream when I came to Australia was to be a soccer, superstar. Yeah. One of my key memories when I was in Guinea, think I can't remember which. I think it was maybe the 2002 World Cup. Yeah, I remember I managed to sneak out and I was watching it on the TV with some other people that were watching it. I think it must have been the final or something, and I remember seeing Ronaldo score for Brazil, and so I was like, "Whoa, I want to do that." It was amazing. Like that's what I want to be. So then when we came to Australia, soccer was played on Sunday mornings, and then so it was a choice of going to church, or playing soccer and chasing this dream. And as a, as a teenager, I was like, I'm chasing the dream, and so yeah, I
Get
stopped
that.
going to church. Yeah, didn't really place much value in that, but yeah, after that, I kind of just did things my own way, lived by my own rules, and yeah, but then that led me into hitting a place of really rock bottom where I just kind of made a mess of my life, made a mess of some of the relationships that I had, and really saw some not so great things come out of come out of me, and not just my thoughts, but also my behaviors, my actions, the way I treated others, and then that kind of made me aware of sin in my life, and aware of my need for grace, aware of my need for forgiveness and mercy, and I moved back in with my grandma. Thank God for my grandma.
Yeah, that's great.
I started going to church with her again, and yeah, that's where I had an amazing encounter with God, and a really fresh, revelation of God's goodness and His mercy and His love and forgiveness, and yeah, that's where my journey with Jesus on a personal level started.
Wow, thank goodness for your grandma, hey? How good
Yes,
a
yeah,
grandma.
yeah, yeah. I gotta mention her every time because she's played such a massive role in my life and in my faith.
Oh, that's awesome. What what was that moment like you said that you kind of hit rock bottom and then you changed your life, but what was it that actually what was the catalyst for that change? Was there one specific thing that kind of made you realize like I don't want to live like this anymore?
Yeah, I think at that time I was about 17, and I was in a relationship, and I was a young kid and in love, trying to make things work and all of that. But yeah, that was ended up being a really toxic relationship, and I saw a really ugly side of myself, come out, things that I thought I would have never done, and the person that I thought I would have never been. So that relationship ended up blowing in both our faces, and on the other side of that, just looking at myself and going, I'm not this good person that
Yeah.
I had, tried to be, and this image of myself that I'd always had as a good moral person was now gone because of the things that I'd seen myself do and the way that I'd seen myself behave. So yeah, then it was like, oh, the whole thing of, being a good person and getting into heaven, that
Yeah.
was now, it wasn't an option
Yeah.
to me anymore. So yeah, now then I was like, oh, what do I do now? My plan is backfired. I'm not a good person anymore. How do I always had an awareness of God, always knew that one day I'd meet him. And so then it's like, oh, well, what are you going to do now when you meet him? And yeah, I didn't really have anything, no plans anymore. But yeah, God had a plan.
Wow, he sure does.